Hello, shinobi and pot breakers, and welcome back to Sekiro. In Rocket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough part 26. We are finally going to Senpou Temple, a place which is only secretly accessible via another portion of the abandoned dungeon.
That's kind of odd world design to have it like that.
That the abandoned dungeon is the same place, but both divided. It's kind of like A Link to the Past, where on one portion of the map you could see one dungeon part, and then you see another dungeon part, and you wonder, how the fuck do I get in there?
No, because Link to the Past only did that with Turtle Rock, assholes. What I mean is, it's kind of odd to have a one-way entrance into Senpou Temple from what is supposed to be an underground mine.
They wanted to keep it a secret, and they did a fine job. I honestly kept forgetting how to get to Senpou Temple because owing to the maziness of Ashina Castle, a lot of places look the same. So you might not think to explore some areas, even though you probably should.
There are lots of large jugs here.
I can't break them. I can't break them. They're just here. They're just here, and I can't break them. Damn it. You're no fun.
That is not how a pot breaks, Mr. Sekiro. Kuro?
Speedrunners beware. That little boy will stop you from using the sculptor's idol on time.
Okay, how have they done that?
They have let themselves become T-virus zombies.
The thing about that is that Buddhism is usually the permanent quest for enlightenment that you can never actually obtain.
Yes, and they do that by extending their own lifespans.
So, yeah, becoming immortal is not exactly, against the teachings of the Buddha, then. I mean, your life
Reanimation is not what it's all cracked up to be.
Okay, but the cycle of reincarnation and the cycle of death and reincarnation is important in the teachings of Buddhism, but I think that's more or less a Hinduism thing as opposed to a Buddhism.
Yes, it provides answers for life, afterlife. It probably is just more life. Talking Tapestry Child has more to say, but honestly, I really must just get on with it.
Senpou Temple, the Mount Congo part. All right. Oh, look, it's finally green outside. All right, I want to get this out of the way. I don't like the fact that we spent like the first, let's see here, 15, so the first 4 hours effectively replaying Skyrim.
It's probably a mixture of, I wonder if it actually was snow. I can't remember if it actually was snow or not, but it would definitely be more tropical, given the magical nature of the land of Ashina in what is supposed to be feudal Japan, because Japan is a volcanic island nation, so there is probably an abundance of heat sources that would explain the lack of snow you see right now.
And not this close to Ashina, though.
Well, I mean, we are still in Ashina. All of this is Ashina. And you can't leave.
And it's been having a light snowstorm in Ashina Castle in the prefecture the entire time we've been there, so...
Yeah, you can also observe that kind of behavior at other mountain ranges. Like the Sierra Nevada, for instance, or... What the fuck is... No, the Sierra Mountains. I'm sorry, the Sierra Mountains. On one side of the mountains, you see one weather event. On the other side of the mountains, you see another.
You're not doing the follow-up attack for the Ichimonji.
Well, first you have to land it, and two, it's usually better that your opponent is not blocking, because if they deflect the second attack, they also get to do a follow-up strike.
Okay. Ooh, that's a bunch of dudes.
Oh, right.
Oh, you didn't have it even equipped.
I thought it just did it automatically. No, the game treats it as two different combat arts.
For the record, it should just be an extension of the first art.
Yeah, but what if you do it by accident?
And?
Then you might get mad either A, at yourself, B, at the game, but in either case you will be mad.
If it's an extension of the first one, then you get to choose if you do it on accident or not.
Well, no, the game disagrees with that, because if you observe,
no, the game disagrees with that here by making it a separate art.
No, the game also does that with the prosthetic tools. You can equip inferior versions of prosthetic tools in order to limit its capabilities.
Yeah, but that's you choosing to do that.
But again, there's a reason why they give you that choice, is so that it can maximize your control and grip of the game without making stupid mistakes.
But you don't get increased control that way. Look, what I'm saying here is that the second strike of Ichimonji should be an extension of the Ichimonji normal strike, as it's a second button command that you need to press after you execute the first combat art. By having double Ichimonji mapped to the same button, but as a different skill, you are then devoted into doing double Ichimonji, even if it's not the actual command that you want to do.
Yeah, that you can use both the first strike Ichimonji and with either the first or the second enabled. I agree, that is definitely a thing. Oh, he grabbed me. Yeah, you shouldn't let these guys grab you. As a side note,
yeah, they're monks.
On the combat, they're high on sugar. So all I'm saying is that's your personal preference if you disagree with the game's way of mapping out the buttons to different things, so the player must initiate them in order to get it. Come on, Shuriken. Damn it, he's blocking.
But he had such low posture health that it didn't matter.
That wasn't a posture death blow. That was a, oops, I dropped my guard because I'm stupid death blow.
Ah.
The monks generally will not give you that hard of a time, depending on whether or not they're holding a weapon. If they're holding a weapon, then they can block, deflect, but if they're unarmed, you can totally just power into these guys, unless they're attacking en masse.
So, what is the staff weapon that they're actually using?
It is a piece of metal. They can thwack you with it. They can thrust at you with it. They can deflect you with it. And then when they do deflections, they do super fast deflect attacks. Oops. Sorry. Gotta watch your step here. Stupid bugs.
No. These look to be rather large grasshoppers, so yeah, it's probably carnivorous locusts.
Yeah, and they suck. They will distract your camera. So
it's kind of odd that the monks would actually allow the locust to actually be this large of an infection, though.
That is because
infestation,
they have stopped giving a shit. Like our friend here. This is
got the Gourdsey.
This is Sal. Sal was holding on to a Gourdsey, but he has a terrible secret for you. He has the worst type of cough, but would you believe that he's 175 years old?
175? No. 103, sure, but not 175.
Well, he has become a child of the rejuvenating waters, and he is now, at the moment, unable to die. Ow. Damn it. I was having a conversation. Rude.
So are we going to go after the fresh dragon fruit?
No, because that is tied to one of the secret endings in Sekiro, and this particular secret ending, also known as the return ending, is not privy to me at the moment. So
okay.
I am going to leave a conspicuous clue behind, because that is important. It does matter, and that lady is trying to point you the way by showing you exactly where you need to go geographically. You just have to understand what it is you're after, and also the prerequisites that you have to satisfy. Because one thing, and you know this about Dark Souls, Mr. Gerda, the refrain to a lot of problems you find in the game is, how was I supposed to know that?
Yes. Also known as the rusted ring problem.
The rusted ring problem, yes. That they want you to satisfy prerequisites that, based on elements that are not, on their surface related. How was I supposed to know?
So you do have access to the single Ichimonji while you've got double equipped.
Yes, you do. Yeah, all you have to do is just hit the R1 one fewer times. But you still have to equip it first. The game does not just augment it automatically.
So is there actually even a reason to have single Ichimonji around anymore?
Not really, no. The only thing is...
Then yeah, this is subpar game design.
Yeah, no, not game design. Game nuance, alright? That's player preference if they prefer that the games do more of that shit for them. The Dark Souls type series wants to get the player to do the thing so that the player will be at the executive portion of every agency regarding game strategy, equipping your character, and improving your character.
So, what is the deflection timing for Way On here?
It's very tricky. I don't like these guys with the hats and the really long Reaper sides. You're better off just getting stealth death blows on those guys. Yeah, these guys can go screw themselves with their stupid I could fly around with the greatest of ease crap. Also, I'm out of healing board, but I do have pellets. Yeah, I should probably take a pellet.
Still holding on to those divine grass, I see.
That's boss time. Boss time. Oh yes, boss time. We will be taking lots of grass during boss time. Okay.
He's still looking this way, so
this is what we want, though.
Since he is looking this way, you need to go around the temple.
I'm trying to determine whether or not he's going to move. It looks like he's not going to move. Damn it.
But he's still looking this way.
Maybe I will have a better chance this time, or maybe I'll do speed up in order to just break aggro so I can stealth death blow him, because you will find yourself doing that quite a bit. A lot of players fault this game for that exact thing. I say that, yeah, it does. It is kind of weak on the game's part. The game does not have an answer to just break aggro. Break aggro, they forget where you are, you stealth death blow them. Yeah, you could totally do that over and over again. But that's boring.
It's actually significantly safer and more effective than doing one-on-one combat most of the time, though. So.
But at what cost?
Your time.
Yes. Exactly. Your time. Okay, well, Tweedledee knows where I am, but Tweedledum doesn't. Tweedledum thinks I'm going to come from the other way because he's an idiot.
Sorry, Way On.
Ah, screw these guys.
Ooh, a heavy coin purse.
Yes, exactly. That's a reward for taking those guys out. Those guys are no joke.
Oh, there's a second Way On.
Yeah, I got him. Oh, I love stealth death blowing people. It is such a great joy.
whip. And then the next episode, more Dynasty Warriors references.